Greetings, Moonbats and other YouTubers. It is Sunday, March 31st, last day of March, moving into April. I am still at Senator Wash in Southern California, just across the border from Yuma, Arizona. And I think I've called it that this was in Arizona before, and it's not. It's actually just across the Colorado River in California. Beautiful area. I had kind of a busy weekend, lots of jet skis and weekend folks and stuff. And I've got a couple of folks here camped with me. I've got Mark Boucher, also known as Adventures with Jay, in his YouTube channel, and he's got a teardrop group on Facebook. Mark Boucher, good friend. Some of the aerial photography that you'll find in my videos is probably from him, or Camper Larry from Idaho, if you remember him. And Lois ended up not going to Cincinnati. She got a campsite just down the way over here, and she and Mark are currently out cutting some firewood. She bought an electric chainsaw, and there's firewood on the ground out here everywhere, dead tamarisk trees, and it's dense, hard, heavy wood, really dry, burns exceptionally well, makes great campfires. So they're out cutting some firewood, and anyway, I've put together another little short segment of videos of just this area and what's going on. When I've got Dr. John Leathers. He's parked out here right in my campsite. He just arrived today. Good guy. He's got a Facebook page. I got a picture of his logo. So if you watch the rest of the video, then you'll see his logo, and you can look him up on Facebook, and then on YouTube I think he's Dr. John Leathers. Not sure what kind of activity he has on his YouTube website, but anyway, it's there. So I've got a few folks camped around me, which is kind of unusual. Normally I'm kind of out by myself, although it seems lately, since Jamie's van build in November and then the RTR when it came up in January, I've had people around me ever since. So it's been kind of crazy. So I'm going to be here until the 4th of April and getting ready to take off to points unknown. I haven't really decided where I'm going to go yet. Did some work on the van. I'm going to put some pictures in line here to show you. I made a platform for my bed and got a bunch of storage underneath it, and I'll show you that. I made some pizzas. I made myself a pizza, one singular, in my cast iron skillet on my camp stove, on my propane camp stove. Just turned it down to a really low heat, and I started with a tortilla, and I bought a little jar of pizza sauce and put that down, and then a layer of shredded mozzarella cheese and some pepperoni and olives and onions and pretty much whatever I could find in the pantry, as it were. And I've got some pictures of that I'll show you. What else? A couple more shots of the lake. The water's been going up and down. It was up high when we got here, and then it dropped down probably 8 to 10 feet, and then it's filled back up again. I'm sure that they use that for irrigation here. This is a really productive agricultural area. I think it's probably among the most productive agricultural areas in the world. I'm not sure where it stands in that hierarchy, but it seems like I've heard some data about that. So don't quote me on it. Look it up before you can start passing that along. But this and I think the Owens Valley here in California are both considered very productive agricultural areas. This is just stunningly beautiful. I've really enjoyed it. A little noisy on the weekends. A little trouble with flies. It's not as bad as some other places that I've been. Mosquitoes come out at night, but I may have shared this with you before. I make a little mixture with hand lotion and 100% DEET. I just spray a couple of sprays in it and then mix it into the hand lotion, and then I cover myself with that, and does two things. It helps fight the dryness of the desert here, and because it's such a low percentage of DEET, I don't get that greasy feeling that you normally get using DEET products. I know that there's an awful lot of people out there that are going to probably push back on using DEET, but man, it's just the only thing that's ever really worked for me. Apparently mosquitoes think I taste good, I suppose. I don't know what the deal is there, but anyway. So anyway, I've started a musical service. I've been paying for it. It's about $15 a month. Adventures with Jane / Mark Boucher told me about it, and I signed up for their 30-day free trial, and I'm starting to use that music in my videos. Let me know what you think of it. I think it's significantly better than the stuff I got for free on YouTube, so I've been downloading that when I get an opportunity, and integrated that into some of my videos. And you'll see some more aerial photography, some aerial videography, I guess is a better word, from Mark Boucher. He had his drone up this morning and got some great shots of the peninsula that we're on here. So a beautiful area, thumbs up. I'm going to give it 4 stars just because of the crowds and the noisy jet skis on the weekends. Rest of the time it's great. We have a little bit of trouble with turnarounds here, so we're kind of at the end of the line, so folks come in, see that the campgrounds are all full, and then they kind of back into our site to turn around and go back out, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. So otherwise I'd give it 5 stars. It's just a really great place. $7.50 a night for seniors with the America the Beautiful or Golden Age. I forget what it's called. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The National Forest Senior Pass. And it's half off with that. This is all BLM land. And so yeah, I think I'll probably leave a review up on campsites. What is that? Freecampsites.net. That's typically where I leave my reviews, and I think this is worthy of reviewing, so look for something. I'll probably post this video, or maybe I'll do something specific to the review. John's out in the water whistling at his cat. He's got his cat here with him. It's very cool. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here and enjoy the rest of the video and the segments and the photography, and hope you make a little pizza. I use the lowest heat of my cast iron skillet, cover it with a little tin foil, toppings of my choice, and just wait for the cheese to melt. Keep it down low so you don't burn the bottom of that tortilla. It works really well, flour tortillas. Alright, love you guys. See you later.